This conference will now be recorded.
So in the previous session, we have discussed about the Ricardo triggered flow and how can we create a Ricardo triggered flow in order to send the email notifications to the required people by using a pre-existing email template. So based on creating a new record inside my hiring manager object, how to send the email notification to the people by using the required subject and the content by preparing a pre-existing email template. So, what are the steps that we used to follow to send the email notification to the people we have discussed in the previous session? So, we have prepared a letterhead in order to make the email content look like attractive, and we have prepared an email template with the required subject and the content, and we have configured an email alert to indicate to whom the email notifications has to be get sent, with what template it has to send, to whom it has to send the CC copies we have specified. And then as a step 4, we have indicated when it has to be sent, on what occasion, on what event it has to send. We have decided with the help of flow. So the flow is invoking that event based on the in each event we are performing certain actions. Now, so today we'll see few more practical use cases with the help of recorded triggered flow. So how can we use this recorded triggered flow to perform few more operations? Now let's see. Let me explain the requirement first, then we'll see the practical use case. I'm going to my Salesforce org now. I'm going to my Salesforce org. I'm going to my application. It may be standard, it may be custom, whatever it might be. Let's go to the application. Now here I have an object with the name account. Is it a standard or custom object? Standard object, right. It's a standard object. So we have a standard object with the name account. In this account object, I'm creating a new record. I'm creating a new record inside this object. We have so many fields are available to fill up the details, like the name, rating, industry, annual revenue, type, ownership, account number, site, phone, and the facts, and then website. We have billing address, shipping address, SLA, priority, active status. Like that, so many fields are available. Now, I will enter the data inside these fields. I will enter the data in the fields. When I click on this save button, my account record will be created. So once an account record has been created successfully, once the account record has been created successfully, then immediately I would like to create a related contact record. Immediately, I want to create a related contact record. As soon as the account record has been created successfully, immediately I want to create a contact record. This contact is not independent. This contact record should be associated with this account. That means I would like to make these two records should be linked. Now, so as soon as the account record has been created successfully, immediately I would like to create a new related contact record for that account. Then That means upon creating a parent record, I want to create the related child record automatically by default. Then, how can we do this one here? In this case, how can we do this one? We'll see with the practical. Now, here we can raise a question. Sir, whenever we are creating a new contact record, in the contact object, there are some mandatory fields are available. What is the mandatory field in contact? Last name. Last name field is a mandatory field. Rest of all the fields are optional. In contact object, we have so many fields are available. Like we have salutation field, first name, last name, title, birth date, phone, fax, mobile phone, home phone, other phone, assistant phone. We have email field and we are having mailing address like as mailing city, mailing street, mailing state, mailing postal code, mailing country. So these are the fields are available. So upon creating this contact, we have a field called as last name field, which is a mandatory here. But without passing the values for this field, we can't create a record. Now, in that case, what I want to do is, whatever the account record details that we have, whatever the account record details that we have, these details I would like to copy into my contact record. Whatever the account name that we have, this account record name, I want to copy into last name field. Account phone number, I would like to copy into contact phone. Account fax number, I would like to copy into contact fax number field. In the account, whatever the billing address we have entered, this whole billing address I would like to copy into contact in mailing address fields. That means billing street will be copying into mailing street, billing city will be into mailing city, billing state into mailing state, billing postal code into mailing postal code, billing country into mailing country. I would like to copy these details into my contact over here. So whatever the account record details that we have, with the same details, I would like to copy into my contact object fields. And along with that, I want to copy account record ID into contact record also. Because I don't want to create an independent contact, I want to create a contact which should be related with my account. So in this case, between account and contact, do we have any relation or not? Yes, there is a relation. What type of relationship? Lookup association here. Now, in that case, what is the relationship field? Relationship field.
Class object.
Account ID. Account ID. Inside my contact object, we have a field called as account ID field. In this account ID, we have to pass account record ID value over here. So we have to pass this account record ID to the account ID field of contact. So now when you then only it will be mapping the relation between these two contact and account. Okay. So as soon as whenever I'm creating a new account record, immediately I would like to create a related contact record over here, which should be associated with this account. Okay. Understand the concept here? Then how to implement this functionality through with the help of flow. Now let me show you with the practical use case. Okay. Now generally, to do this kind of functionalities, we are using the help of triggers. Okay, once a account record is created, we will fire a trigger on after inserting the record. Then we will check the conditions. Then I would like to create the related contact by passing the account details into contact. Instead of doing this one through programming, we can automate through with the help of flows. How to do that? Okay, let me show you with practical use case. Okay, understood the requirement here? Now, let's see. Make a note of this use case. Configure a flow on account object to create a related contact record to create a related contact record upon creating a new account which meets the below conditions, which meets the below conditions. First one, account record rating should be hard. Account record annual revenue should be greater than or equals to 55 lakhs. Account record customer priority should be high. Account record active status should be yes. Now, upon creating this account record, okay, whatever the details that we have specified, if the account record is meeting these conditions, then I would like to create a related contact record for my account. Done with this? Now, now tell me your understanding here. Now tell me on what object you would like to create the flow. Account object. Why account? Hmm. What is my requirement? I want to create a contact. When once account record has been created, account records are creating in which object? Account object. So once an operation has been done in account object, then I would like to create a related contact. So I want to file this flow on account object. So the object name will be account. Now object name is account object. So what type of flow that you would like to use to do this operation? Hmm. Record triggered flow. Why record triggered flow? Right. That means we are creating a contact. Okay, we are creating a contact record. When once a record has been inserted inside the object, that means we are performing DML operation. That means inserting some records. Upon performing some operations on the records in the object, if you want to do some actions, then go with the help of recorded triggered flow. So now I'm selecting the flow type as recorded triggered flow. Next, event name. What is that event on which you would like to file once a record is created? As soon as a record has been created successfully, I would like to file the flow. What filter conditions you would like to check now? Hmm. We need to check this condition. That means whenever we are creating a related contact, so whatever the account we have created, the record should satisfy these four conditions. If the account record is satisfying these four conditions, then only I want to create the related contact. So I would like to check these four conditions over here. Now, whenever the record is meeting these four conditions, what actions you would like to do? Email alert. Hmm. Yesterday done. Hmm. Today, what is the action? Create a contact record. Creating the record means what? What type of element it is? Interaction element, logical element, data element. Hmm. Why data element? Hmm. Okay. That means what is the action we are going to do? I would like to create a record. Creating the record means what? Interacting with the database table. So it's a data element. That already told you. During that flow elements, I told you there are okay, five elements are available as part of data elements. Like we are having these elements of type create a record, create a record, update the record, delete the record, absent the record, get record. These are all comes under data element. So I would like to interact with the database object here. So I would like to use action type as create a record. What is the object name? That means in which object you want to create the record. Contact object. Upon creating a contact record, we have to pass the values for the fields, right? Yes. Because here contact object is having so many fields. From those fields, there are few fields are available which may be required. So we have to pass the value for the mandatory fields compulsorily. Optional fields, it's your choice. If you want, you can pass. If you don't want, leave it. No problem. But compulsorily, we have to pass the value for mandatory fields. So in this case, we have to do the field mapping. So now in this case, what needs to be done? Whatever the account recorded data that we have, based on the account recorded data, I would like to create a related contact here. So that we have to do the field mapping over here. So now in this case, we have to specify the source field and the target field. Now, now tell me, source means what? Target means what? Source is what? Account or contact? Account. Next, target means contact. We need to pass a value over here. So inside my account, whatever the fields are available, these values I would like to pass to my contact. In this case, let's see. Inside my account object. Now, I'm having this name field. So name field value I would like to copy to where? Hmm. In which field you would like to copy? Contacts,
Last
last name field. Okay. Now, account the phone. I would like to copy into contact phone. Account of fax. I would like to copy into contact fax. Account of phone. I would like to copy into contacts mobile phone also. That means the phone number, mobile phone number, both will be same. Next. After that, I would like to specify the address here. Building street. I would like to copy into contacts mailing street. Building city. Contacts mailing city. Building state. Mailing state. Building postal code. Contacts mailing postal code, billing country, contacts, mailing country. Next, one more field to map the relation. To map the relation, ID field, account record ID field. We need to pass to which field here? Contacts, account ID field, account ID field. That's it. Okay. So this is our analysis part here. So whatever the account record data that we have, based on the account data, we are going to be passing to the contact fields. So upon creating a new record inside the object, we can reference the values from the parent record also, or else we can pass some hard-coded values also, fixed values also, we can pass both. Depends upon your requirement. Done with these points? Now, let's see how can we configure this flow inside my R in order to create a new related contact upon creating an account. So let's go to the Salesforce R, click on Setup menu, search for that option Flows in the quick find box, click on New Flow button. Now I would like to create a flow of type record triggered flow. Click on Create button. Select the layout type as free-form layout. Now, it is providing the default starting point of that flow. We call it triggered flow. Now we have to specify the details. Click on edit, select the object name. And what object you would like to create the flow? Account object. I'm selecting the object name as account. So now specify the event. When you would like to find this flow, whenever a record is created. As soon as a new record has been created inside my account object, immediately I would like to find this flow. Now, click on done button. Now my starting point is ready over here. There is a flow starting point. Now, as soon as whenever a new record has been created, what needs to be done? I would like to check these conditions here. I would like to check this condition. Whether record meets these particular conditions or not, I would like to check it out. So that here we are going to be adding the conditions. Generally, we are using an if condition. In the if condition, all these are four conditions we are going to verify. Whether the annual revenue is greater than 65 lakhs or not, rating equals to hot or not, customer priority active high, and the active status. Okay, yes, I would like to check all these four conditions. Here also we are checking the condition with the help of decision element. Go to the decision element over here, check the conditions. Check for the account conditions. I want to give the same description over here. Check for the account conditions. Now here we are indicating this. Check for required conditions. Now what conditions you would like to verify? We can specify the conditions one by one. I want to check the condition here. Now this is the current record account. In this account record, whatever the rating field that we have, rating field. If the rating field value is equals to hot, I'm selecting the option hot. Next, second condition, click on add condition button. Now add the second condition over here. I want to specify the account records active status value equals to yes. I'm selecting the option yes. Third one, account records annual revenue value. So whatever the annual revenue value that we have, the value should be greater than or equals to 55 lakhs. Greater than or equals to, I'm giving the value 55 lakhs. Enter the value over here. Next, add condition. Fourth condition, account records customer priority value equals to high. That means if the account record is satisfying these four conditions, upon creating the record, if all these four conditions are satisfied, then I would like to create a related contact record here. So I'm indicating rating value should be equals to hot, active status equals to yes, annual revenue greater than or equals to 55 lakhs, customer priority value should be equals to high. Now click on done button. This is the conditional element, conditional statement. Now map the connectors over here. Now we can able to map these two connections. These are the two nodes over here which I have connected over here. So now upon creating this account record, immediately it will check for that account record conditions. If the account record is satisfying with these conditions, then what needs to be done? We need to create a record. Now, how can we check that record here? How to create the record? What type of element you want me to use? Data element. Because here we are checking the condition. Once account record has been created, we are checking these conditions. If all the conditions are satisfied, I want to create a related contact record. So in order to create the record, we are using this DML statement, that is create record. That means insert statement here to insert a new record. Now I would like to specify the element here, create record element. Now it is indicating the label. I'm giving the label as create a related contact record. I'm giving the description also the same. Now, how many records you want to create? One or multiple? I want to create only one. Now, how to set the record values over here? That means what? Whenever we are going to be passing the values, okay, upon passing the values, so now you want to collect the records from that previous record, or you want to set the value separately. I want to set the value for each and every field by my own, because account object and contact object both are not having same fields, both are completely different. They're having different fields are available here. In the case, based on my requirement, whatever the similar data type fields are available, I would like to do the mapping for those fields. So that here we are going to be indicating use separate resources and literal values. So I would like to map use all values from the record. That means if both the objects are having the same data type fields, then same fields are available, then we can use this option. But both the objects are having different fields are available. So that here I would like to pass a value for each and every field manually by referencing from account or by passing the value with the through hard-coded options. Now, create a record of this object. What object record you would like to create now? Contact. Select the object name as contact. In this contact object, here we can able to set the field values. We can set field values for contact. Now, in this case, here we can able to pass a value here. Now from source to target here. Now here we have to specify the target, that means contact. Here we have to specify the source, that is account. Okay, observe this one. This is the arrow indication. It is indicating we can pass a value from source to target here. Now select the field. In my account object here, we are passing the values. See, concept is very simple. When you go to that programming, you are doing the same. Okay, you are doing the same operation over here. Okay, now in this case here, like for example, let me show you. When I go to that code part, let me show you. See, whenever we are creating an account and the related opportunity or contact also, whatever anything, see, we are going to be creating the record. Once the account record has been created successfully, we are checking the conditions, then we have to pass the values over here. Upon passing this value, this is a value we are going to passing to my target fields. So here we need to select that account object fields. Here we need to specify contact record fields over here. That's it. Same fashion, we are writing the code through with the help of drag and drop options. Now I want to pass a value for last name field. Select the last name field from contact. Now I would like to pass a value from where? From account. Now in this case, let's see. Now here we can select this account record here. Account records, which field value would like to pass? Account name value here. Account name field. Now I would like to pass a value here. Next. Second one. I would like to specify the phone, that is called as a phone number field here. Phone field. Okay, business field here. This is the phone field. I would like to collect the value from account record. Go to the account records, phone number field. Account phone. Next, I want to pass a value into fax field, business fax. I want to pass a value from account records fax field. Next, mobile phone. I want to pass a value for the account records a phone field value. The same account phone I'm passing to two fields over here. Now we are having this phone field. So the same phone number value I'm passing to phone field and the mobile phone also. Next, mailing street. I would like to collect the value from billing street. Current account records billing street field. Billing street. Add field. Mailing city. We have to pass the value from account records billing city. Add condition. Mailing state. I want to collect the value from account records billing state. Mailing country. Account records billing country. Mailing zip code. Mailing postal code. Account records billing postal code. Now we have supplied the values. Now I would like to pass some values through hard coded. I would like to pass the title. Title I'm indicating he is a senior developer. I'm giving the hard coded value here. Email ID. Email field value I'm indicating as, now I would like to specify now support at the rate sumdell.com. I'm giving this value. Now we have passed a value for title in the email. So whenever we are passing the values, we can reference from the parent also, or we can do the hard coded values also, depends upon your requirement. Next, the last one we need to pass account ID field. There is a field called as account ID. In this one, we need to collect that account record ID here. Account record ID field. Okay, ID field. If you are not passing this last field, contact record will be created for you. Okay, but the contact will be independent contact. It will not be relating with that account. Okay, that's what here during relationship concept I told you what kind of standard relationships that we have in Salesforce. Between account and contact, what is the relation? What is the relationship type? Which one is parent? Which one is child? What is the relationship field? That I have clearly indicated to you or given the note points also. Now, clear up to this one? Next. Once we have specified all these details, now click on done button. We are done with mapping the values over here. Once you are done, then we can able to find this action over here. Map the connector over here. Map the connector. Check for the required conditions. That means first of all, it has to check the condition. Once the condition is satisfied, then only I would like to perform this operation. Done. So now in this case, as soon as whenever we are creating a new record, immediately I would like to check the required conditions. If the conditions are satisfied, immediately I would like to create a new record inside my contact object here, which should be related to my account. Clear? Understood the concept now? Next. Now click on Save button. I'm giving this a flow label over here. Create a related contact for the account record. I'm giving that flow label, and the API name will be preparing by Salesforce and the description. Click on Save button. Now my flow has been configured successfully. Now click on Activate button. Activate the flow. Now my flow has been activated. From now onwards, whenever I'm creating a new account record, automatically my flow will get fired if the conditions are met. Then it will be creating a related contact record for my account object here. Okay. Now let's see. Let's go with the testing mechanism now. Click on New button. Now I'm creating a new account record here. Flow testing account. Account number I'm passing some value. Account site I'm giving as banking. Type installation partner. Industry technology. Annual revenue some 62 lakhs. I'm giving the rating value as hot. Phone number I'm giving this value. Fax number I'm passing some value. Website some MSN labs. Ownership public. I'm giving this a billing state. So now I would like to pass that billing address information over here, like the flat number, okay, 206. I'm indicating some classic apartments, some Kukatpalli, some near BJP office. Now, I'm giving the city as some Hyderabad, postal code 500 some 032, state some Telangana, country some India. I have given these details. I'm giving the customer priority as high, SLA some silver, and then active status as yes. Okay, we have entered all these details here. Now tell me, all these conditions are satisfying here or not? Yes. Rating value is hot. Fine. Second condition, annual revenue value is more than 55 lakhs. So this condition also satisfied. And then we are having this customer priority high. This is also satisfying that. Active status also, yes. All the four conditions are satisfying right now. So it will create a related contact. Click on Save button. Now my account record has been created successfully over here. Whatever the details that we have specified with this details account record has been created over here. Now let's go to that related tab. Here we can see there is a related contact also has been created. Let me open this contact now. So this is the contact record. We can see the contact record data. Whatever the name that we have given for the flow, okay, for the account record, with that name it has created the contact record. Account name has been copied here. Title we have specified. Phone number also automatically populated. Mobile number also. Fax number also. Email ID. And then we have specified that address information. So now that complete billing address has been copied into mailing address fields automatically by default over here. Clear? Understood the concept here? So this is how we can use database operations also with the help of flows. Not only simply sending the email notifications, we can able to interact with the database also through with the help of data elements inside that flows. Okay, clear? Next. Next one. So let's take one more small use case now. Next. Now, let me explain a small scenario. Okay. I will explain a small scenario. Then suggest me how can we do that here through with the help of flows. Let me explain the requirement. For example, I have this account object. In my account object, I am having an account record with the name Dickinson PLC. Dickinson PLC. For this account, we are having the name value is available, account number is available, rating value, phone number, fax number, website, ownership. All these values are available inside my record over here. All these values are available. Now, for this account, do we have any related contacts here? Let me check. Go to the related tab. Already we have a related contact here. Okay, this is a related contact. Now, can I add one more contact for this account? Yes, because an account record can have one or more number of related contacts. Now just you can go to this related tab, go to the contacts section, click on new button to create a new contact for this account Dickinson PLC. Or else directly we can go to the contacts tab also, click on new button, select this account record, we can create the contact also, no problem. Any one of the way you can use, no issues. Now this is the best mechanism over here. Now I'm going to this account, go to the related tab, go to the contacts section, click on new button. So now tell me in this case what happened. Whatever the account record name that we have, that new value has been copied over here. Okay, account name has been copied. Next, account record phone number has been copied into contact. Account fax value has been copied into contact. Account address has been copied into contact address fields over here. Okay, understood the concept here? So whenever we are creating a related contact for an account, the account record name and the phone and the fax and the address information. That means the building street, building city, building state, building postal code, building country. All these 5 values will be copying into contact mailing address fields automatically. Now, I'm creating a contact over here. I'm giving the last name as test contact 101. Here I'm giving this first name as sample. Click on save button. A contact record has been created. Now tell me how many contacts are available for this account as of now? 2. Next, I'm creating one more. Click on new button. Again, account phone number has been copied to the contact. Fax number also copied. Name also copied. Address information also has been copied. Now, I'm creating this second contact. Sample test contact 102. I'm creating this second contact. Now, I'm creating one more contact now. Again, account phone number has copied and the fax also copied, and then it has copied this account name, address information also has been copied. I'm creating a new third record here. Sample contact record 101. Click on save button. Wait. Now we are having 4 contact records are available for this same account. Yes. You can give, no problem here. Okay, any contact with any phone number you can provide, no problem. Okay. So now it need not be the same. Whatever the account name, phone number that we have, you don't need to be having the same. Okay. So now in this case here, let's see. Whenever I'm creating this account record data is available here. Now, while creating the new related contact, account record phone number value will be copied into contact. Account fax number also copied. Address information also has been copied. So, as of now, what we have in account record and the related contact, phone number is same, fax number is same, address is same. Now, come to a scenario. For example, now I will go to my account record. I will change this phone number value here. If I'm changing this account record phone number value, will this new value will reflect in all the related contacts? Hmm. Let's see. In this case, I'm changing this account record phone number value here. I'm changing the phone number value. All these numbers are nines. Now, I'm entering this phone number here. As soon as once you click on this save button, now my account record has been updated successfully over here. Once account has been updated, let's go to the related contacts. In those contacts also, do you have the same phone number as account here? No. Now we are having old phone number here. That means what? Whenever I'm creating the contact, it is getting the account record phone number automatically. But if I make any changes in the account record phone number, that is not reflecting in my contact over here. Now, what I want to do is, whenever I'm making any changes inside my account, if I'm changing the phone number or fax number or address information, the same thing should be reflected into the related contacts also automatically. I want to make this record should be in sync, so that whatever the account phone number and the fax number and the address we have, same detail should be there in the related contacts also. Then, what we can do? Hmm. After update, okay. Then now tell me here, how can we implement this functionality? And what object we need to create the flow? And then on what event you want me to file? What action you want me to perform now? Object name is what? Account. Why account? Because we are updating the record in which object? Account object. So that here I need to create a flow on account object. Next, when you want to fire, what is that event? After insert or after update? After update, because once the account record phone number has been modified, okay, once the account record phone number has been updated or fax number has been updated, then I would like to fire my flow in order to sync this data with the related contacts also. Okay, now, so in this case I would like to fire this flow on after updating over here. Okay, next. So now if you want to check some condition, then you can check the conditions also. I want to sync the data from account to contact if the account record is only in active status. For the inactive accounts, I don't want to update. Like that, we can check some conditions also, whatever you want. Now, so whatever the account record that we have updated, based on the account record, we need to collect the related contacts also here. And from there, we need to update this data back. In order to update the data back to the database, what is that action you want me to use? What is that flow element you want me to use? Data element, interaction element, or is it a data element? In the data element, what is that element you want me to use? Update records. Okay, we are going to be updating the records also. Previously, we have used inserting the records. Now we are using updating the records also. So generally, if you want to do this operation, we have to go for triggers. Okay, we have to go for triggers over here. So why? Because here your workflow rules will not support. Process builder will not support. So why? Because is with the help of this workflow rules also and process builder also we can't do that. So now I would like to go with the help of triggers basically by using programming. So now instead of using the triggers, just with the help of flow itself, we can able to do this operation through configuration itself, so that we can reduce the development part. Okay, now let's see in this case how can we configure this. Take a small use case now. Configure a flow on account object to synchronize account field values into the related contact records fields as below if the account is in active status. Upon updating the account, now I would like to specify that. Now, account of phone and the fax, and then I would like to update these values. The object name is account object, and the event name is when a record updated. Flow type. What type of flow you would like to do here? Recorded triggered flow. I would like to check the account record active status. Equals to yes. Action type. Update records. Set the field values. So this is my analysis part. Done? Done everyone? Next. Now let's see how can we configure this flow. So let's see that. Go to the setup menu. Now I'm creating a flow. Click on new flow button. I'm selecting the flow type as recorded triggered flow. Select that layout type as freeform layout. Now click on edit button in order to select that object name on which you would like to create the flow. Now I'm creating the flow on the account object here. Select the object as account. Select that event name on which you would like to fight that flow. I'm selecting this event as when a record is updated. Now, if you want to check the entry conditions, we can add decision element, or else we can check the condition here itself. Here we are having this conditions requirement over here. There is an option. If you want to specify any entry conditions or not, if yes, we can specify. Now I'm using all the conditions are met. What is that condition here we can specify? I want to check if the account records active status value should be equals to yes. If the condition is met, then only I would like to perform this operation over here. Okay, now. So in this case, here it is indicating every time when a record is updated and meets a specified condition, then fight that flow. So it is indicating. Now, click on done button. Now I would like to specify that element. What I would like to do, I would like to update the records. So now just you can go to that update records element over here. I'm using update records element. I would like to specify update the related contact records. Update the related contact records. Now we can able to specify here how to find the records to update and set their values. Now, for that reason here, use the account record that triggered the flow. Or else we have the option update records related to the account record that triggered the flow. That means whatever the account record on which this flow has been created, whatever the account record has find this flow, collect that account record and get the related records of that account over here. Now I would like to update this account records over here. Now, so that here select the option update the records related to the account record that triggered the flow. Whatever the account record which has invoked this flow, collect that account record based on the account record details, it will get the related records also from the object. Then for this account record, you might be having so many related contacts are available, opportunities are available, cases available, everything. Now I would like to get those records here. What records you would like to collect? For this account record, whatever the related contacts. Okay, whatever the related contacts here. Now, whatever the contacts are available, I would like to collect over here. These are the contacts over here. Collect this related contacts. That means what? Whatever the account record we have updated, it will collect the account record ID. Based on the ID, it will collect the related contacts, store into the collection over here. That's what it is indicating contacts. That means it's a collection which holds the contacts related with this particular current account record here. Now, once the contact records has been getting collected, I want to set the value over here. What values you would like to set, we can specify. Same scenario. I want to update the phone number, fax number, mobile number also, all these things. Now set the field values. What values you would like to set? Account records, business code. I want to update the value by collecting it from the account, the related account record here. Account records, okay, phone number field. Whatever the current account record phone number value is available, I'm collecting this account record phone number. Next, fax number. I would like to update the value by collecting it from the account record. Don't select record prior, that means old value. Okay, don't collect old values here. Now the latest value I want to collect here, because whenever we are updating the records, okay, when you go to the development in triggers, we have discussed two scenarios. Upon updating the records, we are having old values, new values, both, like as a trigger that old, trigger that new. So now here account prior means old value, account means latest value here. Both will be available to you. Now in this case, now I would like to collect the latest value of the fax number. I'm passing to this fax field. Like the similar way, I would like to update the billing address information also into my mailing address. Mailing street. I want to pass a value of account record billing street. Next. Mailing city. I want to sync the data from account record billing city. Add field. Mailing state. I want to sync the data from account records billing state. Mailing country. I want to bring the data from account records billing country. Mailing postal code. I want to collect the data from account records billing postal code. So these are the values I would like to set. So whenever we are updating this value inside my account record, then collect this account record phone number and the fax number, address information, and update it back to the related contact records over here. Clear? Now click on done button. We are done with adding these actions over here. Now let me map the connection between these two. I'm connecting both the nodes. Now, whenever we are updating this account record, immediately here it will check the condition whether that account record active status is yes or not. Previously, to check the condition, we have added a decision element here. Instead of using that, inside this particular starting of that flow itself, we have that entry conditions are available. We have added the condition here itself. Okay, to make it simple, okay, we can able to use those kind of options also. Depends on your need. Now, click on save button. I'm indicating the data. Synchronize the contacts based on account data. Click on save. Now make it activated here. Activate the flow. So let's go to the account record now. I'm opening this account record right now. These are the 4 related contacts are available for this account. They're having some phone number is available over here. Let me go to my account record. I'm changing the phone number value. I'm changing the phone number value as all are 7s for my easy identification here. I'm giving the phone number as all are sevens. Now click on save. As soon as whenever I'm updating the account record, my record has been updated. When you go back to that related contacts over here, now these contacts are also has been updating that same phone number over here. Whatever the phone number and the fax number and the address information that we have in the account, same data will be reflecting into the related contacts also. Generally, by default, upon creating the contact, account record data will be populating into the contact automatically. But in future, if you make any changes in the account, those data will not be synchronizing back to the related contact. So to do that, we need to write the trigger, or we can go with the help of Lightning Flow itself here. Okay. If you want to avoid the coding part, then we can go with the help of Flow itself. Okay, so because here most of the functionalities we are implementing through Lightning Flow. So instead of using triggers, we can go with the help of Flow. Because the clients are more focusing on configuration part. Why? Because they can save some amount. If you are building the feature through admin part, then for each hour client is paying $100 per hour. Suppose if it is a development, $160 here, 160. Okay, for development, it will take more time. They have to write the code so that they're paying more money here. So that here, if the task is possible through configuration, then why should we waste the money? For that reason, clients are mainly focusing on admin part. They will be insisting to the development team to go with admin part, okay, to develop most of the functionality. Almost 80% of the functionality they ask us to implement through, okay, configuration part. In that one, 80% is not possible. At least 60% will be possible through configuration. Remaining 40% we have to implement through development. For that one, we have to give the information to the client. But this is the functionality that we have in Salesforce. But this is what you are expecting. This is not at all possible. So we need to go for development part. Then please give me the approval. Based on that, we can start implementing that. Okay. Then once the client is okay with that, then we are giving the estimation how much time that we need to complete this task. We have to analyze the requirement first. We have to design that. We have to write the business logic. We have to do unit testing. We have to do deployment. For this whole process, how much time that we need to estimate. We have to give the estimated time to the client. Once the client is approved with the time period, then we can start implementing that. Okay, this is what the process we used to do. So that whenever we got any requirement in the real-time implementation, check first whether it is possible through configuration or not. If it is not at all possible, then only we can go for development. Okay, blindly we can't go to the development. Even though you are having expert level programming skills, we can't go to the development because we need to give explanation to the client why you are going for development. Because it's possible through configuration, then why you are wasting my time, why you are wasting my money? So client won't approve. So for that reason here, we need the client approval. Based on the approval only, we can able to start working on that. Okay, now. So for that reason, configuration is very, very important. Okay, don't neglect the admin part. Admin part is most important here. Okay, so
So
these
here I
are
have
few here, and then we'll see some more functionalities. Okay, in the next session over there. Okay, in the next session, we'll see some more types of flows, like how to configure screen flow. In that one, how to use single screen, how to use multiple screen. That means multi-screen flows, and how to prepare scheduled triggered flows. We'll see when coming to the next session here. Okay, next session will be on Tuesday. Tuesday we are having normal timings over here, normal sessions. No combined session here. From Tuesday onwards, we are having regular normal sessions will be available. Okay, so that 9 o'clock will be having admin part, and then 11 o'clock will be having development as usual, normal timings over here. Okay, now do the practice on these features today. Okay, tomorrow we don't have the session on the occasion of New Year. So I will wish you a very happy New Year to all of you in advance. Okay,
Sir, here I
yes,
have
Thank
one
you, sir.
question, one query.
yeah,
Um, so
thank you.
instead
Yeah.
of